Bitcoin's back at all-time highs, baby, and you know what that means? The crypto bros are back. Woo! Welcome back. Yes. And over this past weekend, there was one particular crypto bro at the head of all the douchebaggery. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I give you NFTNick.eth, who took Twitter by storm this past weekend with maybe the most cringe behavior we have ever seen in human history. I'm going to give you a little rundown on this guy. So he is a co-founder and CEO at Nifty Portal, where they talk about crypto and crypto stuff. And then he also is CEO and co-founder of Bodoggo's NFT, which is, you know, your classic dumb JPEG NFT project. But what I really want to talk about is this guy and his antics, because he is unreal. March 12th, he posted, "Good morning, haters from my helipad."
Good morning, haters. I'm about to hop on my helicopter to board my private jet for a meeting in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Next thing y'all gonna tell me is I don't own my helicopter and that the pilot ain't my full-time employee, Sergio. Choose rich.
Choose rich. Okay, so this looks strange, right? The helicopter is all the way over here, and there's a gate right here that says stop. Do not enter. And that's separating this man from the helicopter. Readers added context here. Nick is claiming that this is his helipad. However, a quick look around Google Maps shows that this helipad is owned and operated by Manhattan Helicopters. So there's two camps in the comments here. Or there's three camps, it seems. The first is saying the helipad is not his, the helicopter is not his. The second is defending him from the haters. And then there's the third group, which is the people like me who are just saying, you crack me up. But he took offense to the haters saying that the helipad was not his. And so he followed up, scoping out the haters from my helicopter. Ah, good morning, haters from my helicopter. He's so smug. Look at that face he's making. That's his real face all the time. He's just like, I wish I could make that face. This brings me to the biggest thing that this guy gets clowned on about on the internet. He is a notorious poser. He is a guy who will go out and rent things and say that he owns them. And this is something that he has done time and time again. What I am going to assume happened here is he got called out by the haters and he thought these people are definitely going to call me out saying that this is not actually my helipad, right? And so knowing this has happened in the past before, had a plan. And he rented the helicopter so that he could have this banger follow-up tweet. And it turns out my theory is correct because the readers added context. Thank you, readers. Shortly after the video in the QT was posted, a helicopter owned by Charm Aviation, which is the same model and color as the one Nick claimed was his, took off for a 20-minute round trip. It was likely Nick just on a sightseeing flight for tourists. To the lame, uninitiated internet person, this seems kind of whack, right? But to me, someone who has dug through the depths of the internet, this is swag. What he's doing is so sick because it takes so much of his mental energy to manufacture this persona and to uphold it. And he just is constantly flexing. Let's look at some more shit that he's done.
So y'all trying to say that my chauffeur is an Uber driver?
Why does he talk like that? This guy is an actual real life cartoon character.
I'll keep hating while I kick off my week screening Scarface from my private movie theater in my New York City pied-à-terre. Remember, choose rich.
Choose rich, baby. I just want to hear him say good morning, haters again.
Good morning, haters.
Good morning, haters. All right, let's see what the added context is on this video. It is visible in the camera lens that, quote, my private movie theater is not in fact his nor much private. It is a shared screening room, quote, within Brooklyn Point, doubles as a performance space, giving residents and their guests the opportunity to showcase their talents. Oh yeah, it's this room right here. That's so funny, dude. He spends so much money just like trying to manufacture this public persona. I think literally what this is for him to just flex and make himself look more credible than he actually is, right? So that he can sell people shitty NFTs or shitty crypto. He just has to make himself look ultra wealthy so that he can so that he can scam people, basically, right? Crypto Bro was at war with community notes and the rest of Twitter the entire weekend. Thursday afternoon, NFT Nick and his boys were on a boat in Miami. By the looks of it, they were not accompanied by any members of the opposite gender. Completely holeless. Not a vagina in sight. If you're going to sell your lie, you need to do better at not leaving the liability waiver in shot. My lesbian aunt on vacation. That's such a roast. A message to my doubters from the boat. Let's see.
Yo, they said that Moonbirds wasn't acquired. They said Cool Cast would stay independent.
What the fuck are these things? Are these your stupid NFTs?
They said Bodogos isn't the top NFT project. Keep down. Look at us now.
We got a 2-hour rental on the bay in Miami, bro. Calm down, Watto. No need to be upset. Oh, this is so money. 4 million views on this thing.
I worked hard to buy that yacht. I worked hard to buy this big ass house.
I worked hard to buy this big ass house full of staging furniture. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that this is not his house.
Yeah, you're out there tweeting at me from your tiny little apartment and itty bitty couch. Well, let me tell you.
Your tiny apartment and even smaller couch. You and your cat wouldn't even fit on your small couch. It's so small because you're poor. And you can't afford a big couch like me. I have a big couch because I'm a big man with big money and I make big moves.
I made a mindset shift. I chose rich every time.
What is that? Wait, what is that? Is this? No way, dude. He tried to make it look like a neon sign that was in his house because it's his motto, but it looks literally like an MS Paint transparent drawing put onto the wall. The next video we have from Nick is, this is after the boat, but before the helicopter. So he's back in New York City from Miami. Here's the haters from my penthouse.
The Twitter haters who said I don't own my Miami house. I'll have you know I had the staff load up my jet so I could fly out here to my New York City penthouse. Yeah,
this is like a character. This is like he's playing a character. This can't be real. Like, he can't be taking himself seriously doing this.
Anyways, while you're click-clacking on Twitter from your mom's basement, I'll be sitting here sipping from my $5,000 bottle of champagne. Remember, choose rich.
Readers added context. The bottle Nick is holding does not cost $5,000, and it is in fact champagne that costs less than $85. A message to community notes. He has a response to the community notes.
Yo, shout out to the Twitter people praying for my downfall while saying my champagne ain't real. Keep questioning my life while you cry into your TV dinner, and my chauffeur brings me to $3,000 high tea service at Baccarat.
$3,000 high tea service at Baccarat. Maybe I just chose broke, so I don't know what that means. Readers added context. The community note clapped back and said, nobody said the champagne was fake, just that it wasn't as expensive as he said. Baccarat tea service is up to $450. It couldn't possibly be $3,000. Looking at his driver and the reflection of his glasses, it seems much more likely to be an Uber/Lyft than a chauffeur. Hit him with the 3-part essay as to why he's whack. The 3-part thesis. I went back on his Twitter to February, and he says, does it get better than this? I've been in this row before. This is clearly an economy flight. He's not even in first class. He's in an empty row in economy. He's like, yes, thank God there's no one sitting next to me. And then in his penthouse video, he says, just got off the private jet from Miami. This is the private jet? So community notes are the real MVP here, discrediting this guy. All right. This is a tweet that says, company values are not a joke.
Have the pack mentality? Are you leading with integrity? This isn't funny. There's nothing funny about that. We always
it's a real sign. I was wrong. Holy shit, it just looked terrible. Okay, so he rented a gigantic douchebag's house and also stole their catchphrase from their neon sign. That makes it even worse.
Have fun while you're doing it as you pursue the impossible. Always follow the pack.
Crypto has given us some of the worst people of all time. Like, we've had thousands of years of human history. They are maybe the most cringe group ever. Subscribe. Bye.